he could chase me again and drive me, I'm good.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about Cyn Santana, honey, and Joe Budden. You just heard the audio of Cyn saying that Joe Budden chased her around and dragged her, okay? And this basically was spilled out, honey, after all the allegations that Tahiri accused Joe Budden of, being abusive to her. Child, it's just not looking too good for you, Joe. Okay, it's not looking good, sir. I knew that, he was abusive, but I feel like Tahiri was still abusive too. I know she was. Okay, but Joe, you have a pattern of behavior, sir. And you gonna have to address that.
Oh, shit, okay. I didn't know it was there.
Oh, yeah, we're there.
I dragged you. I laid a hand on you and dragged you where? Where did I drag you, Sam?
You must have been drunk still, right?
No, I was not drunk. I'm very aware of what was happening.
Joseph Anthony Budden Jr. Joseph Anthony Budden Jr. Let's not play these games, please. Let's go back to the baby.
Okay, I see what's going on. All right, check this out. I'm just trying to do a big vulnerable with you, and you won't allow me to. Just listen to me. The lawyers are going to drag this, and I am in support of the lawyers dragging it. So, what would you like me to do?
I'm in support of it. Listen. Okay, finish your sentence. The lawyers are going to drag this on what? We're in support of it and then what?
I'm in support of the lawyers dragging it the way that they are. You and I, at some point, have to get better than this. That's all. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should hit you back in, 6 months or some shit. I don't know what to do. You tie in my hands. Every possible avenue you're getting,
And honey, I saw this coming from a mile away. I always felt like Cyn and Joe Budden looked good together, but I felt like you guys, they moved too fast. They was all Instagrammed out all the time, just so lovey-dovey. Oh, we're about to get married, and the baby came first. I just felt like Cyn really did not take the time, you guys, to get to know this man. Okay, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like Joe was not into her like that. For some reason, I feel like he's more into himself, like he's a narcissist. He's very intelligent and articulate. I won't take that away from him. But I just always felt like he wanted to be with Cyn because he felt like she was young and naive and, he could probably control her. What Tahiri, he couldn't control her, honey. She was fighting his ass and shit, so I don't know, honey. Y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this. Now, Cyn, honey, she done came out and did a video regarding this situation because, she's not the one that leaked this audio. The girl Rocky from Love and Hip Hop, y'all remember her. She's the one that got into a fight with Tahiri that first season her and Joe and, all of them was on. And I guess Rocky and Joe, they never dated. They were always, really close friends. But yeah, I guess she befriended Cyn and put the audio out of, him, abusing Cyn, and I'm just like, well, damn, and Cyn said, that's not cool. But Cyn, why would you let your so-called friend record a conversation with you and Joe? Why wouldn't you just keep the audio? If you needed any proof of anything, why would you give that to some, woman that used to be friends with him? I'm just not understanding, you guys, the logic. Maybe you all can help me out, but Cyn is claiming that she really trusted this woman, but it's just always messy, honey, when you involve another person, because you never know what their motives are. And with baby mom and baby dad relationships, you could be happy one day with the person and then you mad the next. Emotions are up and down, and you never want to add other people into it because it just really gets messy and ugly. Okay?
I can speak to you when you get out of this delusional state that you're in, and you can take accountability like a man and treat me like the woman that you were about to marry and the mother of your baby boy. That's when I can speak to you.
Can I ask you a question? I'm so glad that you said that. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How can one do that if all you do is cut off every avenue?
But I didn't. All I asked was for some space. We're talking now. We've been communicating through people for 2 weeks and a half now.
Let's listen to the response, honey, that Cyn had to this audio leaking.
I wrote a whole bunch of shit down because I have so many thoughts and emotions just running through my head. I'm a Libra and an empath. I gotta get my shit off. I have to. But I'm not even gonna read this shit. Because the mental health of my son and my family is so important to me, that means a mother's rage is nothing to play with. I'm not the one to play with. If there's anything coming my son's way to disrupt that peace, to disrupt my peace, the father of my son's peace, my family's peace, I'm a lioness. This mother right here, I'm not the one. And I want people to feel that. I want people to feel that. I'm talking to my mothers and the people that understand what I'm saying. I want y'all to feel me. So, it's no secret that Joseph and I broke up over a year and a half ago. It's no secret. We're in the public eye. We're in the limelight. We're public figures. I understand that. Great. But we're public figures, not action figures. Like, my family is a real family with real blood in the veins, with the heart, with the mental. Like y'all, like we're still human beings. Just because we're in the public eye, that don't mean it don't mean our life is for play. It don't mean that I have to tell the world everything that happens in my life. Like, I'm still a human being. I have the right. We have the right to privacy. We have the right to deal with whatever it is that we deal with on our own time.
Now, I understand that, Miss Cyn, but you should have not allowed that girl, Rocky, somebody that used to be friends with Joe Budden, right? And she was all up and through, that relationship he had with Tahiri. You should not have allowed her to hear that audio. Like, she should not have had that recording. Because you could never trust the intentions of others. Now, what I believe, you guys, is Cyn has matured. But we know Cyn, Santana from Love and Hip Hop. She was with Erica Mena and had the damn audacity to believe that Erica would be faithful to her. Remember all that cheating and lying Erica was doing on Cyn? That girl was very naive. Erica was still messing around with Rich, sleeping with him. We remember that love triangle. Okay, so I think that Cyn, I understand completely, guys, where she's coming from. And I really like Cyn. I think she's a very sweet, good-natured person. I really do. She also seemed like somebody, you don't want to mess with. Okay, you don't want them problems with. But she has to take responsibility, you guys, for her actions. It just was not smart to involve that other young lady, Rocky. That girl, Rocky, is crazy. She was acting crazy all on that show. Do y'all remember that? It looked like Rocky wanted to be with Joe Budden, when he was trying to get back with Tahiri. That's how I seen it on Love and Hip Hop, honey. I could be wrong, but that's what I got. And I think she teamed up with Rocky because Rocky probably fell out with Joe, hated him, and then she hated him. And then, do you see what I'm saying? with the baby mama, baby daddy thing, you just have to watch how you play your cards, because emotions can be at an all-time high one day, and then, y'all get back cool and y'all want to be cordial, and other people, they still mad. So, this is basically how, those type of things play out.
It's no secret that we broke up. And at the time of our breakup, coming off of postpartum depression, that was tough. Being a new mom, that was tough. Trying to figure myself out, learning myself again. Like, you deal with all these challenges as a woman, as a mother.
I get it.
The last thing you want to deal with is a heartbreak. The last thing you want to deal with is a breakup. You're planning a wedding in your head. There's things that you're planning for, which is a joke, by the way, because it's God's plan, not yours. We always plan, but God always shows us something, huh? Anyways, I'll write in my diary. My point is, we're still human. Like, you plan for these things, then life happens, right? Life happens, and now you have to plan for whatever life has presented to you. Whatever. We separated, it didn't work out, still trying to find a way to co-parent. That's nobody's business. During the time when I was going through what I was going through, probably one of my most vulnerable times, I confided in someone that I considered a sister. I confided in someone that in my eye looked like someone that was genuinely trying to help me and my son and just help me figure my life out, I was confused, I was lost, I was many things. Whatever, that don't matter. I dealt with that. I did my therapy. I cried my tears. I wrote in my diary. I did what I had to do. My point is, I confided in somebody and they completely betrayed my trust. That's fine. Shit happens in life. Sometimes you gotta eat it, and all you can do is talk to God. But for my privacy to be completely violated, for the privacy of my family, and to have my son in the middle of all of this, absolutely not. So to violate my privacy, my son's father's privacy, my son's privacy, my family's privacy, because this is bigger than just me, Joe, and my I have siblings. I have a life. We have the right to decide what the fuck we want to share with whoever and what we want to handle in private. That's nobody's business. Nobody. And to the bum-ass bitch that leaked this, I'm not going to worry too much about you, baby. You don't move nothing over here. You don't move anything over here. I'm going to let God handle you. I'm not the karma God. I'm not the one that decides who gets what karma and what. Y'all do. So y'all keep doing y'all fuck shit. I'm just giving y'all peace of my mind. Nobody moves shit over here. I'm spiritually and mentally and emotionally equipped. And if I wanted to do this publicly, I'm on a national television show. Y'all would have caught this every Monday. I don't play with my family. I don't play with my family. I don't play with my son. And at the end of the day, Joe is a great dad to Lex. That's all I care about. Joe is present. Joe is active. Joe wants to be here. We co-parent. That's what I care about. Him being a good father to our son. And I don't need to explain that to anybody. That's my business. That's my family. That's my son. I decide what the fuck I want to do. Joe and I decide what we want to do as parents. I'm going to end this on a more positive note. I want you guys to be mindful. I want you guys to be a little bit more considerate. So all these blogs, all of the people in the comments, I know that we hear this time and time again. Shit, y'all even be posting it sometimes. Be kind. Mental health. Be humane. Good for y'all. I want you to act on it a little bit.
All right, you guys, y'all get down in my comments. Let me know how you feel about Cyn Santana, speaking out on this audio being leaked, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, honey. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.